The Davidians must have found some way to generate...
What is up? Or should I say, Kapla Zemenites? My name is Ajaz and welcome back to Star Trek Online. I'm just finishing up trying to get myself properly prepared for this live stream. Again, I was in a rush, but this time I got another excuse why I'm slightly late. I got stuck binge watching a show on Netflix and yeah, I lost track of time. My bad. Hey Fontaine, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where's the having you around? You're awesome. And give me 1 second. In fact, I might as well just get away. Do something on my computer. Send a link out. Tweet it. I don't usually do a tweet like that, but hey, done. So, where were we the last time we left off? We're continuing the Spectres arc. And I can't remember. I do play this like once a week, so what happened last time isn't really fresh in my memory. Spectres arc. We are doing everything old is new. Okay. So why don't we travel there? Is that Earth in the background? No. That is not Earth. That is something else. Somewhere else. It's in the Ganoda system. Earth is somewhere around here. And way down here in the galaxy. So where are we going? We're going back to that station, I know that for sure. Oh wait, we haven't activated the mission yet. Oh dear. See? Let's do this.
The Davidians must have found some way to generate a portal at the station, so that they can feed on the humans in the past. While the humans are no friends of ours, a shift in the balance of power in that sector of space could have drastic repercussions. There is no telling if it would be positive for the Empire or not. We cannot take chances. You must head through the Davidian portal into the past and find out how they are creating the temporal fluctuations. Fortunately, the Federation in the 23rd century will never recognize a Klingon from our time. So you may be able to pass unnoticed. Oh, and just in case, don't kill anyone. We wouldn't want to accidentally change the course of history. Keep your team small, for similar reasons.
Okay. Okay.
Everything we do.
So, don't kill anyone. I'll try my best with that. Yeah. The 23rd century humans will not recognize a Klingon from this time. I wonder what that's alluding to, eh? I keep forgetting sometimes. Have you ever watched Star Trek? We already see the station in the distance. Nice. Shouldn't take long. By the way, did I show the new uniforms? I'm not sure if I did this bit. I think I did this in between. It might not. I can't remember. But yeah, I created all the new uniforms. Changed it up. So this is the uniform that for my character. I changed the sash on him, so it wasn't like clipping through the armor. No, you watched The Office. Okay. I never watched The Office. But I changed all the uniforms to match, basically, match up with what the main character's wearing. And the only difference between the uniforms is the sash. So the sash is different for them all. But they're all basically wearing the same thing. There's you, Funtime. There's you. You look good in red. Yeah. Yeah, the sash is changing slightly over yeah. Okay, I think we're there. Let's do this. It's time to go back to the 23rd century. Too bad we can't bring a bird of prey with us. We'd wrecked the Federation of that time. Completely. Like, it wouldn't even be funny how much would wreck the Federation of that time. Hey look, it's Federation ship.
You're cleared for
Shut up. It's so annoying. You could tell, like, here's what happened, I imagine, on the bridge. The transmission came through, I gave a little nod, and one of my bridge officers just hit mute. Two loading screens simultaneously. Look at that ship. Strange designs. Okay. I think we have to go this way. Let's do this. It's time to descend to the Davidian portal. And who are we taking with us? We've got... I'm a tactical officer. I can bring a tactical officer with me, but probably not the best idea. You're a science officer. One time you're coming with me. Yeah? I think you'll be my second in command. And I do need the engineering officer, so... Oh. A rear... yeah, let's do that. That's the choice of waiting. A lizard-like monster going into the past. Be sure to scare everyone. Though I think the Federation might recognise the lizard creature walking around. Might recognise you from time, but they won't recognise the modern Klingons. No. Let's do this. A properly modulated energy discharge should allow us to use this portal and follow the Davidians back through time. Once we get there, though, it might be a bit trickier to get back. We should bring as few people as possible to minimise the chances of distorting the timeline. Yeah, we already thought about that. Before we continue, let me just double check the equipment I've got on everyone. You could do some body armor, and we do have more body armor, which is good. Physical and energy, yeah, let's give you that one. There we are, you're finally wearing body armor. Double check I'm wearing good armor. And you're the... Are you the one coming? Yeah, you're the one coming with us. You can have that. And... I'll try my secondary. The short-term compression rifle, how much power? Ooh. That's better. 115.2 DPS than 70. Just less damage overall, but hey, more damage over time. And I think I'm all good. Yeah. Let's give you the better shields. How about better weapon? You're using a good weapon. Let's leave it at that. And let's move. Everything old is new. We're still in Drazona Station, sir. Just in the past. We must tread lightly, Captain. If we damage the station or cause needless bloodshed, we could damage the timeline irreparably. Cunning and stealth will be more important than strength here. Set weapons to heavy stun. We're still in the computer core, Captain. Strange, I wonder why there's nobody here. we may be too late, sir. The Davidians have already killed everyone on the station. If we can find the right parts, we could cobble together a subspace field emitter, and perhaps get an idea of what the Davidians are doing here. But using 23rd century technology will make it much more difficult. The Federation won't develop ways to detect the subspace variants that the Davidians use until almost a century from now. I'll make a list of equipment here that we can use to fine-tune Drazana Station sensor array. We can probably find the regulator components somewhere near the computer core and an induction coil on the power systems level. Okay. There appears to be enemies walking about though. Look at that on the minimap. Above us. I don't see anything. I don't like that. Let's move. So our main objective is behind us, but yeah, we just have to leave here. Okay. Okay. Double check the map. Yeah, look at that, they're just flying over us. Examine door. No wonder there's nobody here. The station is on a medical alert. Non-essential personnel are confined to quarters, and the computer core is locked down. Unfortunately, the lockdown works both ways. No one can get in, but we can't get out either. Luckily for us, Luckily for us, that these old systems had some well-documented problems. It shouldn't be too difficult to override the controls. So these old Federation Detroit computers have a memory fault that makes them susceptible to overloads. An overload could cause it to lose processes. Yeah, like the one locking the door and to the computer core. In this century there shouldn't be any tasks that could overload them. But there's an infamous 24th century warp geometry problem that could be insolvable with the processing power available in this computer. If we get the console to divert processing to parts of this problem, we might be able to cause a memory overwrite that would make the computer lose its security lockdown. Okay, that's a lot of techno mumbo jumbo. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing exactly there, but is that up here? There it is. We have to go all the way around. Sprint, 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 sprint. And we're there. Had to be like that, didn't it? There's another console over here. Okay. I have to do this. This is another puzzle that I don't want to try and solve. I'm a warrior, not an engineer. Environmental systems normal, control systems, banks 1 and 2, bank 1 working, bank 2 queued. There we are. Overflow memory bank 2. Check memory bank 2. Working. Memory bank 1 queued. Memory bank 3 queued. Okay, so that's where I can reset it. There we are, switch to memory bank 1. And now I need to go all the way up to the top. If I'm doing this right, I'll be surprised. I will be very surprised. Let's just see. Switch to memory banks 1 and 3. Yeah? So I just need to overflow memory bank 1. And that means doing it here. Switch to memory banks 1 and 2. Am I really gonna have to do it? Please say this is the last one. Switch to memory bank 1. Did I not work? Did that not work? Great. Trek memory bank 1 is queued, memory bank 2 is queued, memory bank 3 is working right now. Okay. Maybe I have to reset. Oh, there we are. That's it. The door should be open now. That was questionable whether or not I was able to do that properly. I guessed it. Guesswork works sometimes. Yay. Oh, there's a Lieutenant Myers. Oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, what? I mean, who are you? I've never seen anyone who looked like you before.
Ah.
The station is on medical alert. Nobody's supposed to be in the computer core area but me. Hey, is that a weapon? Don't try anything, or I'll have to stun you.
I'm lost.
The lift shouldn't have let you come down to this level. How did you get here?
I'm gonna try this. I was stuck on the lift when the station went to alert. This is where it let me out.
You should have used the intercom to call for assistance. It's not safe to move about the station during a medical alert.
Right. I should get back up to the main station areas.
Follow me. I'm going to call security for an escort.
But if I'm contagious, won't that be dangerous?
I guess you're right. Look, just go up to the maintenance lift, get to the emergency medical center as soon as possible, and get checked out. There's a doctor up there who has set up a triage center for the affected patients.
Thanks. Well, we managed to BS our way through that now, didn't we? Don't have to fight through it. I need parts and components. And wait for them to go down. And I think I can do this. Just make sure I rush it. This is the way a cloak will work. There we are. I got the relay. Let's move. Before he comes back. So I'm reading a patrol team nearby. If we're crafty, we may be able to ambush them. Okay then, Fontage, you reckon we should fight them and ambush them? There's still a lot more. They're just... We can ambush them from here. There we go. That works. Right? I took an opportunity. I didn't even know you could lock that door. Managed to do. Nothing? Oh. I can lock door from inside. Okay. The door is locked. I don't know why. I get the feeling I can hide here if another patrol comes by. Which probably will. we better be crafty and stealthy. It's not really the Klingon way, but hey, we use cloaks. Of course. It can be the Klingon way. But I'm missing battling. Oh. There must be divinity somewhere nearby. Oh. No. Not good. Oh. Someone to talk to? Probably should knock him out, to be honest. Well, I think I would knock him out because polluting the timeline is never a good idea. So let's do it. I'm sorry, Ensign, but knockout. Warning, improper access may cause injury and or death. Okay. For hardware access, disable all power taps before surfacing, discharging static electrical before contacting the leads. Unlock safety cage prior to access. Unclamp data leads to replace regulator. Okay. So at least it tells us what we need to do. Not very secure. So I need to disable all power taps before I can do anything. Right. I don't want to touch static discharge plate. That would be bad. Disconnect power. There we are. Discharge the is that how you discharge it without touching it? Ow. And unlock safety cage, remove computer monitor, and take the regulator. Done. At least she's still alive. I can't kill anyone, remember. Okay. All we need to do now is take the maintenance lift. Yeah, it did. Who would have thought a Klingon could be this stealthy? Hey? I mean, I'm bound. Well. What is that? Why does that look like a objective like this? Yeah. Who would have thought a Klingon could be this stealthy? But it worked. All it took was a minor shock. Uh-oh. This isn't the power distribution level. Sir, security has overwritten the turbo list. They must have detected our arrival. Station security will probably be here any minute now. If we're going to get out of the this for that fact, we better look for alternatives quickly. We'll have to find a console that can use we can use to override the turbo lift so that we can keep going. Okay. There you go. They're shooting at me already. Oh. Uh-oh. Let's go. Remember, heavy stun. Don't kill them. Okay, I'm looks like I'm getting hurt badly. I can't seem to you know that moment when you realise I missed my back lift? Whoa, look how many went down! And I stood there in the firing line. I'm surprised it didn't take me down. I remember this place. Oh. Ah. Did you see that? I almost had a lock on him. Waveform matched. Well crafted materials I will never use. Okay, where am I going? Right here. And there's a load of enemies over there, which maybe I'll have to deal with soon. Oh, there's an ensign engineering officer. Let's try and avoid you. Oh, hi. Okay, these guys aren't kidding. Whoa! Stop healing people. Why is no one else firing? Oh yeah, they are. Why are you just standing there? And why are you just standing there? I mean, you're not knocked out. Hell. Why didn't they show up on the map? There we are. Override successful. Ah, shield generator. Oh. That again, eh? I'm good. No, there's no reason why we should kill everyone or knock everyone out. Nah. We're leaving all these guys alive. After all, we're not at war with the 23rd Century Federation at the moment. Maybe we are, maybe we're not. So we should be able to find the induction coil in this level as part of the power systems. Then we simply need to rig the subspace inductor and the sensor array, and we can pinpoint the Davidian's incursion. Yeah. And up here. Have I still got my gun out? I do. I better put that away. Hey, look at who it is! Dr. McCoy. You there. Don't just stand there. Come over here and give me a hand. People are dropping like flies on the station and it's all I can do to keep up. Who are you? McCoy, Leonard H. But this is no time for introductions. I haven't seen anyone like you around here before, but this isn't any normal posting. I was supposed to be on shore leave. Now, lend a hand and get out of the way. What's going on? Some kind of illness is affecting the people on the station. Blue flashes of ghost stories. There has been a reason for it, but we need to stop it. People are dying here. What do you need me to do? As far as I can tell, all of these people reported seeing those strange blue flashes of light. Now they're all dying. They're worse than dead. Their brains are gone. Whether this disease is that's supposed to suppressing brain activity at an alarming rate. It's almost as if the energy between the neurons are being removed somehow. The blue flashes seem to be associated with a strange form of radiation, so we've set up a triage center here. That crazy engineer said that the power distribution systems is heavily shielded. What kind of radiation? How should I know? I'm a doctor, not an engineer. Just take a second for that. McCoy's catchphrase. The blue flashes are still happening anyway. We need to find a way to replace the neural energy. Jumpstart the brain somehow. Tactical, like reinforcing a drain shield generator. I suppose that's one way to look at it, but the mind is a much more complex and delicate instrument. Maybe that's the key. The brain might be able to restart itself if stimulated correctly. Give it the energy it needs, and then a stimulus to make it spread through the nervous system. I will need to know how much neural energy the survivors have so that we can figure out how much they've lost. Then we'll need to apply cortical stimulators at the correct frequency. It's not panacea, but it may save lives of the crew. Okay. I don't know what really... If I said that word wrong, panacea or whatever, it's because I have no idea how to read out that. As much as it might help the Empire for this station to fall quickly to disarray, there's no telling how it might change the future. One time. This is the answer you just said. It seems that we have little choice but to assist the humans, sir. This time. Come on, grab a tricorder and start checking the neural activities of some of the other survivors. Take notes of your readings. We're going to have to calculate the difference from a healthy mind and determine the right frequency to stimulate the brain. A normal human neuron has a reading of potential of minus 70 millivolts. Once you have some readings, will calibrate the cordial stimulator and try to revive some of these people. Okay. Great. Blue flashes keeps happening. Scan. Okay, no resting potential. Scan for all. Minus 60 millivolts, normal human is 70. That levels elevated. And that one. I'm not going to read all this out because that will just kill me if I try and read all that out. And now you. This one, my 58. Supposed to be 70. What about you? I don't know exactly. Oh, normal human activity level is plus 30 MV. She's 15. Okay. And okay. Done. Take readings to McCoy. There he is. No, that's an ensign. There he is. Stop running back and forth. I need to talk to you. And look at that. He disengaged our own conversation. And now I can't continue it. Did it just glitch out on me? Did you just... I think it just glitched out. Yeah. I can't do anything. I can't do anything right now. Great. I'm gonna have to relog. Damn it! I hate it when that happens. I've had it happen before. Just give me a second. Ah. Oh, already level 15. There we are. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Talk to McCoy. Wherever he's gone now. Oh, there he is. Okay, ready to try some neurosurgery? I'm a tactical officer, not a medic. Come on. I'm not a doctor. Review findings. So, there we are. Whatever. I'm looking at numbers. Request explanation. We need to store the mind of the baseline state, review findings, and set the cordial stimulator that will reset the brain back to normal. Every little push from the cordial stimulator, that subject brain will repair itself. Yeah. Okay, let's calibrate it. So, okay. I didn't want to do that. To be honest, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Shouldn't McCoy just do it himself? Like, seriously. Resting potential, wasn't it 60? And 30. And why does the game have to put me into this? I'm gonna have to read the findings again. 70, 30, and then it needs to be no change rest at the exterior and interior. Okay. Okay. Positively charged sodium ions exterior and positively charged whatever ions interior and exterior. Okay, now we should be able to do it. So 70, 30. Sodium would be exterior, right? And whatever the second one says is both. That should work. I hope. Right. I just calibrated it. 70, 30, and that. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Is there any surprise? Maybe I calibrated it wrong. Dang it. Once you set it to 70, you go over to the other victims and do the thingy on them. I don't know. Maybe. I mean... yeah, I calibrated it wrong, maybe. Review findings. Calibrate. 70. 30. Wait, isn't that the same as that? Let's just try that one. I'm just going to have to go through them all, aren't I? No, not 60. Come on. 70, 30. That should be it. There's no option. Should I just give up on this? Or should I just try something new? Let's try different settings. Review findings. Adverse, no, contains positively charged sodium ions exterior and positively charged. actions. Oh, sodium. No. Sodium transfers into interior. No change switches from 17 millimoles to. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I think I know what I'm doing. I think. That might be it. Try that again. There's one of these, that's the answer, but okay. Set the voltage for the resting potential is 70 and the voltage for the action is 30, and I need to do this by I just don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing. Should I just continue on? What's this one? There's the induction coil that we could find. Kinda want to help McCoy though. One last try. Instead, let's do this. Do this. And this. Can't talk to him. There's only one that I can talk to, and that's McCoy. And he doesn't tell me anything. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped a lot of the explanation. Spending way too much time on this. Way too much time. 60, 30, and that. I guess I'll just do it until I get it right. Wait. This might work. Thing is, I really don't know what. I'm trying to remember, what was that? Right. What's this? This. This. Request explanation again. Set the critical settings. Set the frame back to normal. Hopefully, with a little push from the stimulator, the subject frame will appear itself. View findings. So we know what the normal resting potential is, and the normal activity is. No change rate at rest. No conditions. Positively charged sodium ions exterior, and positively charged positive ions interior and exterior. Action potential, no opens up. Sodium transfers to interior. No charge. Okay. So what I think what I need to do is calibrate this to 70, 30. Okay, I'll give up. I give up. There's nothing I can do here. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I feel like there's something obvious that I'm missing. Something really obvious. Like, super obvious. Right. Ridiculously obvious. I'm done. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I am so done. So this might be a good chance for us to find that induction coil, yeah. And it's only down here. I failed in that task. Failed to it. Borrow induction coil. Done. Okay, now I just need to create this scanning device and we should be all good. And back here. Oh, there's others on there, okay. Let's just do this. It's working, sir. The emitter has adjusted the active scanners for the station. What do you make of these readings? Imaging shows that the station is becoming suffused with triolic radiation. The radiation is coming from driven comet. The comet itself is emitting mass amounts of triolic energy. The Davidians must have realized that it's a natural source of the energy and they're using it as an easy way to shift into synth with us. Sync, should I say. It's like riding behind the wake of a ship in the water. But it's not all they're doing, sir. They're harnessing the triolic energy and infusing it with the chronoton particles. With that they could have enough energy to move an entire station out of phase. Maybe even an entire sector. We have to stop them. The comet is the key, sir, but we can't do anything about the comet without a ship, and I don't think a 23rd century vessel is going to be able to do the job. With this information, it's clear that we have to find some way to destroy the driven comet, sir. We can use one of our auxiliary reactors to sync with the subspace emitter that we've hooked up to the station in order to make a temporary portal that will take us back to our time. Once we make it back, we'll have to report in and find a way to bring a ship back with us to destroy the comet. Okay. Now all I've got left to do is go here. What's that? Use triolic energy to form a portal. Okay. I'm going to take one last crack at the problem with McCoy. Hopefully we can figure it out. No matter how frustrating it may be. Maybe it's because I sort of broke the quest, it's not working for me. I don't know. Well, This is the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again. Let's try something different. So let's start off with top. And see this work our way down. Okay. Since that didn't work, try that. Now I'm not going to do this all the time. I think if it's not the obvious of 70 and 30, then it must be the opposite. So it's got to be 58 and 35, and this one? No, this one. McCoy, you're bad at your job. Try 60, 20, that one. Uh, 90, 30, that one. This gives me a headache. This is giving me a headache. So 70 and 30, we know that much. And at rest, it's sodium on the exterior, and the other one is both interior and exterior. Sodium transfers into interior, or charge switches from 72 to, yeah, okay. Okay, so what does that mean? What does that mean? I was hoping that will work. Okay, I'm done here. Honest, I am done. I shot my weapon. I am done. As they're giving me a bit too much of a headache. I spent way too long on that. I'm sorry. Let's just get to more exciting things. Oh. Let's blow up a comet out of frustration, shall we? Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's get out of here. Oh, look who it is. They're trying to stop us. And I thought the portal home was the thing we had to fight. Nope. Aha. You need the other one, don't you? There we are. We have another problem. We've absorbed too much radiation at this point. That's travelling through the gate again could cause radiation poisoning. Normally we just use hydrogen to flush it out, but our medical supplies aren't protected against phase shifting. Our hydrogen supply is probably already irradiated. It isn't the sort of problem that comes up frequently. We'll need a large dose of hydrogen to weather out the existing traloc radiation and protect us from transition back through the portal. There's one person who could probably get it for us. Dr. McCoy. Of course. Of course. We have to get the dose from McCoy. And we still need to calibrate. Okay. Okay. There's two total. Try this one more time. Just do what we know. Wrong one. Oh, great. 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 We can't do anything until we solve this quest now. How bad? Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. I just realised what it was saying. I just realised what it was saying. Maybe. Maybe. I think I just did it. Maybe. No. Give me a sec. I need to think about this. Review findings. So... okay, we need to set the state so that the sodium transfers to the interior, of course. And for the other, I think if I do it like this, that might work. Apparently not. If I try this. Give me a sec. Oh, you're going fun time. I was about to cheat. I'm gonna look this up. I'm going to look this up because this is getting on my nerves. And the game's not going to let me progress unless I do this, so... how long have I been playing for? Oh, it's already been an hour. But I've got to get this mission done before I can stop, so... let's see. Spectres. Hold on. It's 2 C's. Set this. And no tests. And you must now calibrate the stimulator based upon your research. Set the voltage for the resting potential at -70 and then +30. Set sodium channels to external and external and internal. Okay, let's try the thing that we were doing it. 70. We was right. We were right. And it was this one. But apparently I had to go over here. No, this is right. That is the correct answer. But it appears that the game is glitched. But that's great. It appears the game has glitched. So we've been stuck on this for how long now? For the majority of this live stream. And the reason why it's not working is because it's glitched. I'm going to relog and hopefully that will work. I've got no choice. No choice but to try and relog and hope it works. I even went to the walkthrough guide for it to double check that I was doing it right, and I got it right the first time and it just still didn't want to work. So annoying. And this is what happens when glitches take over. I may have to start this entire mission again. That's how bad it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how bad it is. I hate it when things like this happen. We have another problem. Yeah, I know. Okay. Calibrate. 70, 30, and that one. And that should have worked. He's not saying anything. I can't talk. Double check. That is right. Yeah. Really? Really? Should be moving to this guy, apparently. And yet, nothing. You know, this happens sometimes. It really does. And I don't like it. I really don't like it. Got no choice but to abort mission. Right at the end. Right at the end. These things happen, I suppose. can't always be perfect when playing. Maybe restarting the mission. Hopefully it'll be checkpointed. It is checkpointed, fortunately. And this will mean that we can just get this mission over and done with. Yeah, let's hurry up, get this done. I'm just gonna skip through this conversation. We've had it before, and we're gonna quickly go through it now. Because McCoy was supposed to be running around like this now, but because he glitched out, that's probably why it was not working. Do this. Yep. 15 and there. You're scanned, and now I need to scan you. No, you. Scan there. 60, not 70. Okay. And you're done. And now I just need to speak to McCoy. And 70, 30, done. There we are, finally! 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 That's what's supposed to have happened. But because McCoy wasn't moving around, because he wasn't doing anything, it wasn't working. How annoying. So that's simple. That bleeding simple. So annoying. Let's get this mission over and done with, and then I'm afraid this is the end of the live stream, guys. But if you stuck with us for this entire part of this Let's Play, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed, as well as subscribe if you're new around here to become part of the Xenonite army, and also a part of the Klingon Empire and the Star Xenix crew. Just like a fun time over here. Wait, why is fun time not part of my crew anymore? Never mind that. We don't have to worry about it. Let's not worry about it. Let's just get this mission over and done with. Kill these Davidians after we've activated the portal. There we are. Let's take these out. We've got weapons made for you. There we are. Yeah, we've absorbed too much radiation. We need to go back to McCoy so that we can survive the trip back. Kind of want to put the gun away before the security sees it. And now, McCoy. So anything else you need? Actually, I have a friend who took a little too much radiation and could use some hydrogen. A friend there. Before the radiation flares that the station's experiencing, we're probably going to be a little short on hydrogen ourselves. I could maybe spare a hypo, but if your friend is getting radiation, he or she on the station already. I will need a double dose to try out for significant amount of trial radiation. Should never lie to your doctor about your you should never lie to your doctor or your bartender. That much radiation would mean you've experienced something close to the epicenter, like fooling around with traumatic waves. You don't need green blood or pointy ears to know that that is a bad idea. But when the people on the station really needed it, you came through. I appreciate that. I think I can spare a few doses. Just don't let the station's captain hear about it. Thanks. Look, I'm not sure who you are or where you come from, but I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just an old country doctor, but I know better than to ask too many questions about a little unexpected help. You probably shouldn't loiter around here too much longer, or people will start to ask questions. I'm going to put these cortical stimulators to good use. And thanks, you've saved a lot of lives today. We'll take a portal back into our town when you're ready. Okay, let's go. Headache inducing glitches. That's what I don't like. Headache inducing glitches. But thankfully there's checkpoints. That's the first time that I've had to come off a mission to come back in. And that checkpoint was good. That checkpoint worked for us. It did. Let's return to my ship.
So Driffin's comet is the source of the triolic radiation. Interesting. Yeah. That explains a great deal. We cannot simply destroy it in our time. The Davidians have the means to go back to the 23rd century and harness its energy there. However, that will be their only other chance. Before that, there's no Drozana station, so there's no place that will be close enough to the comet's trajectory to be of use to them. The only logical solution is to alter the past, destroy the comet there, and save the Empire. As it happens, I have access to a way to transport your ship back to the 23rd century.
You do?
It's dangerous, but the alternative is much worse. Check in for new orders regularly. I will let you know when we are ready for this operation.
Okay. Oh, new weapons.
Everything we do is for the Empire.
Night of the Comet is the next mission. Okay. I'm returning to my ship still.
Welcome to Drozana.
Shut up. So, I'm afraid this is all I have time for today. Like I said earlier, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed. And it's much appreciated if you do. Go away. Stop it. We did level up. And I can just add an extra ability. I'll do that soon though. We did get ourselves a new weapon for our ship, which I'm not sure if I want to use it. But it might be good to replace this weapon with this twin phaser beam array. I don't like the beam array. Right, what is the targeting? 250 or a targeting arc. Better than 45. Does it do more damage? No, it does not. What about? I'll leave that for now. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. This has been Zenix on Star Trek Online, the Klingon Empire, the Klingon story, the Spectres arc. Kapla!